Bum 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 ba ba. Life is a ball game. I don't want to use the song anymore.
Right.
So no song, everyone, because then we can't monetize these videos. So that's the trick. How we doing? It is the Talkin Yanks pregame show. It is June 6th. We have a third game of the three-game set. Blue Jays versus the Yankees, trying to avoid the sweep. They lost the series already, Jake. The first time they lost a series in 9 series. The Yankees had not won 10 series in a row in 65 years, and they will not do it. They may do it later on in the season, actually, but it did not happen. Lost the series yesterday. Let's salvage what we got and move on to Cleveland on a good note. That's the goal today. Jake, how are you doing?
Doing all right, James. Yeah, we saw the emotions start to break out. Obviously, overreactions, because that's what Yankee fans like to do, especially when you get blinded with so much winning. And it was multiplied. Our bullpen blew the game, which we were going to lose a series, and our bullpen was going to blow a game at some point. They just happened to happen the same night, so people got a little elevated by that, and that was, as I mentioned on yesterday's pregame show, the knob was about a 4, and then it got turned up to a 5 after all the Clint stuff, and now we're losing. So could use a dub, and if we don't, like you thought the past 24 hours was obnoxious, the next 24 hours is going to be extremely obnoxious. / we'd be okay with it because we're okay with it. But then Didi gets to be the savior. So I've got a win-win spin going.
Wow. So you got, if we lose, we just get it all out of the way. If we win, Didi's the savior.
Win-win. Yeah, if we lose, bottom out for 24 hours, and then we'll just let Didi be our Superman. And if we win, all right, Didi, you're in. And one guy in the lineup today will probably be not here with us tomorrow.
Oh, let's go straight to the lineup. We got DJ LeMahieu leading off, playing second base. It's different today, so listen closely. Aaron Hicks is in the 2-hole, playing center field. Luke Voigt is DHing, getting him off the turf for a day. Gary Sanchez batting cleanup and catching. Caught all 3 games this series because they were all night games. I kind of like that. I didn't expect them to actually do that, so I like that they're doing that. Kendrys Morales is at first base. Bleh. Clint Frazier's in right field. And yesterday we had it wrong, Jake. We said he was in left field. I don't know how that happened. We're dumb. Urshela is at third base. Tyro, the young prince, is at short. Cameron Maybin is in left field. Glaber gets the day off. We told you this yesterday that he was going to get a day off. They're trying to play as little people as possible 3 days in the outfield. So Clint is playing 2 out of 3 days in the outfield. Hicks played 2 out of 3 days in the outfield. Gardy played 2 out of 3 days in the outfield. Maybin played 2 out of 3 days in the outfield. That's like how that's pre-foreseen or whatever you want to do, like planned out. Glaber's off day today was 100% planned out. Glaber had a rough day yesterday. Didi might be time to get Glaber away from short for a little. I don't know what's going on. Glaber's errors look bad sometimes, and it's just been like we have 3 games in a row, and there's been a lot of like crappy stuff happening. I don't think any of it's damning, but it's like crappy. Those hops that Voigt couldn't catch yesterday. This is all stuff we'll do on the show. Hap is starting versus his last team last year, and I don't know. What do you think about this lineup? Morales, pretty sick of it. I think everyone is, so it's not like we're saying anything new or cool or creative. Sick of seeing Morales in the lineup.
Yeah, I'm interested. I actually haven't looked at the BVP yet, but a little spoiler, Edwin Jackson, literally the most well-traveled pitcher in MLB history by one measure, is on the mound. So I'm interested to see what Mr. Ken has against him lifetime, because they've had to link up numerous amount of times before. But yeah, just a final note on yesterday. I mean, it's you didn't deserve to win. The bullpen didn't hold. The defense played sloppy. We put a couple runs up there. We even had a chance to go dagger mode. We left the bases loaded one inning. So yeah, I mean, when you actually look at it and you think about everything that has been happening lately, we didn't deserve yesterday's game. And you're right, Glaber. You could see he was between. I think Coney or Wells had it pegged pretty well. He didn't know whether to plant or to continue running full speed, so he kind of just did this middler throw, threw it away. Urshela tried to make another web gem. The ball just took kind of an ugly hop. So yeah, I mean, stuff happens. And you're right. We either move on or bottom out for 24 hours and DD the king. So, yeah, I mean, I'm fine with this lineup. It's going to be interesting to see it. I think it's part of my what to watch for. But, I mean, this is probably going to be Morales or Estrada's last start for a little while. So
I think they're gonna send down Tyro. I'm not happy about it, but that's my guess. Well, this is all stuff we'll do on the podcast.
yeah, then we'll talk about it tonight. But someone is playing their last game as a Yankee for at least a little while today.
Wow.
So interesting.
You think that was Boone's? You think that was Boone's prep talk before this game? Hey, I know we lost the series. Let's get out there. Let's get a win. Hit the road. Go to Cleveland. Right. By the way, in parentheses, one of you. This is your last fucking game.
Imagine he just did it Joker style. He breaks the pool stick and he's like, hey, Morales or Tyro, one of you's going away after this, kids.
Yeah. You're both in the lineup today.
And now Boone talks like a weird, sloppy Italian guy. So, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, Jimmy, a second mini what to watch for. I'm just handing them out today. Happer's a fly ball guy. He's against his old team, even though it's not a lot of familiar faces. But yeah, I mean, again, circle it. I mean, Clint, Maben, and Hicksy. I mean, they're going to be busy today, so that's going to be interesting to see.
Edwin Jackson's career is so long. So you're talking about Morales' splits versus everyone. He's 3 for 15 versus Edwin Jackson. The 250 on base percentage and a 450 OPS. So he's not in the lineup today for that reason.
Yeah, was hoping for a little more there. But yeah, is what it is. I think before we get to your beloved BVPs, Jim's the Blue Jays rolling out their guys. Eric Sogard looks like our friend Jeff at second base. Vlad Jr. playing third today. That's a scary matchup for Happer. Justin Smoke at first. Randall Grichuk DHing. Gurriel in left. Teoscar Hernandez in center. Freddie Galvis, the shortstop. Brandon Drury in right. And Maley mailing it in as the catcher with Edwin Jackson on the bump. Any thoughts on the Blue Jays lineup, Jim?
No, I really haven't been like nothing stood out to me these last two games versus them. Like I haven't, I don't know. I just feel like I've been watching the games and haven't been really thinking about them until that home run that Vladdy Jr. hit off Britton because that was amazing. That was very cool.
Yeah,
it was bad for the Yankees, but like
only home run ever hit off Zach Britton below the strike zone.
That's why. There you go. I just never seen it before.
KT Sharp had it. They had a heat map of where Zach Britton's home runs have been given up, and they're all like middle up, and Vlad's is the only one below the strike zone.
It was crazy. I was shocked and hurt that they lost the lead. It was nuts. So, no, I have nothing really about this lineup. Brandon Drury did something weird last game at third base. He did like a jump throw for no reason at all. Could have very easily planted his feet and thrown out, and it was weird. Edwin Jackson's been around for a while, long time. Most teams played on by any player, 14 teams. In his last 5 starts, Jake, what? Are these real? Tony, the stat guy, does our stats. And this sounds like fake numbers. So, what I'm looking at right here, everyone watching, is telling me that Edwin Jackson's last start, 2.1 innings pitched, 10 earned runs. The start before that, 4 innings pitched, 7 earned runs. The start before that, 5 innings pitched, 5 earned runs. So 5, then 7, then 10. If all goes according to the scale of it and the scope, we should score 13 earned runs off Edwin Jackson today.
Yeah, I think that his ERA is 13.22 on the season.
Why is he still pitching?
Born in Germany, second guy that we've talked about today that's weirdly born in Germany. Edwin Jackson and Lou Bega. Check out Jomboy Jake Radio if you haven't.
Mambo number 5. Yeah, someone in the chat just said Edwin Jackson perfect game today.
Dude, Edwin
Why
Jackson.
Why are we making Edwin Jackson look like Cy Young? It almost is damning. It almost is damning to face a guy that has that bad of the last 3 games.
Right. You almost can't replicate that.
You
like
can't.
The odds don't line up with that.
Like they need 7 earned runs off him. Otherwise, it's like we suck. Everyone else crushes this guy.
You know how long Edwin Jackson's been playing baseball?
I guess he started playing around 5 or 6 years old. T-ball's usually 5.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna say, how old is he?
He's going majors. He's 35.
You mean in the MLB?
Yes.
15 years.
So 17. He came up initially when he was 19, 03. Just a reminder, Derek Jeter retired in 2014. So Edwin Jackson's career covered 11 years of Jeter's career, and he's still throwing the pill for the Jays tonight, babe. So pretty wild.
Pretty wild. What do you think Jeter's numbers off him are?
I feel like they were pretty good. I feel like there was a reason my brain went there, and that would be kind of a Rain Man moment. But I'll let you look that up as I BS my way talking about Edwin Jackson. And we'll see who does have numbers against him that it will be facing him tonight, Jim, because I don't think Jeets is going to get any at-bats. Cameron Maybin, some solid numbers, 429 batting average. We've got Hicksy. Surprisingly, not a ton of guys have seen him. Gardy has some okay numbers, 273, 385 OBP. Kenmo, you mentioned, seen him a lot. Outside of that, not a lot of guys have seen him. His past 2 appearances against New York have been brief. If Tony Stats has these right, 1.2 innings and 0.2 innings, 3 runs and 2 runs.
Was one of them the All-Star game?
No, it looks like he was on Baltimore when he faced him last. I guess he was coming in relief. I think you mean the wild card game, right?
That's what I meant.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean,
meant.
Cutters, sliders, seamers, once in a while change or a curve. But that's EJack.
You ready for the big news? Should I get my mic? Hey, guys, I got a new mic. Does it sound different? Does my audio sound different? People in the chat, let me know. Here it is. Derek Jeter versus Edwin Jackson.
Come on.
38 plate appearances.
Come on.
12 hits. 395 on base percentage. 909 OPS. 343 batting average. 1 double, 1 triple, 1 home run.
Eat him up.
Eat shit, Edwin.
Eat shit, Edwin. So,
you know that's what the doctor said to him when he was born?
No, that's not true.
He said it to his mom.
No, definitely not.
How's the baby look, Doc? Looks like you got into some shit.
Oh, boy.
Rudest doctor, so rude. Bedside manner out the window.
I think what you're watching for, Edwin Jackson, is he going to be miserable? Is he going to throw an okay game? Is he going to throw a good game? Happer, man, Vlad Jr., Smoke, and Grichuk seems like that's where his day gets decided. But we should be half excited. Happer, there was some sloppiness around it, but he only gave up 1 hit last time against Boston. Going against his old team, and we need him today. This could be a big J-Hap win over some fans moments if he could play stopper here.
Yeah, he's familiar with the mound. He likes the mound.
Ooh, huge.
Yeah. Hap's a guy that talks to the mound too.
You think Coney or Wells says that first?
That he's familiar with the mound?
Got to be Coney, right?
Coney, yeah. Coney, yeah.
Wellesley doesn't seem like a big care about the mound guy.
Yeah. He's
Coney
bigger than
seems
the
like
mound.
the most care about the mound guy.
Yep. The New York Yankees pitching path to victory, Jake.
Yes.
PPP. We already have PPPs. It's interesting because yesterday we had Britton, Canely, Holder, Ottavino all go. So Chapman's available. Hap probably goes 6, 7 if we're really lucky. But I think all these guys should be available to double back. I think the reason why they looked so poor was because they had like 3 days off, all of them. And we know that you have to keep Britton regular for him to be good. You can't – I mean, the best thing to do would be get Britton right back up there.
Yeah, and I think that was interesting. We saw Ottavino through 26, Canely through 20, Britton through 23. Those numbers are kind of pushing it for a back-to-back, but I think they'll do it. I think that was the reason. I think Booney had that in mind, that if something went awry, he wanted them available for tomorrow. Because there was an opportunity to let Vino go one more batter. I think same with Canely. So I think they're all available, unless it would be something we don't know. If one of them went to Booney today and just said, like, feeling 80% today.
Yeah, that would suck. I'd rather them win. What's your official what to watch for? You've danced around a lot. Do you have an official?
I've danced around a lot. I think my first teaser what to watch for is the real what to watch for. I think I'm going Estrada Morales, and maybe I'll throw Maben in there too. I mean, we think his roster spot is safe. I thought about doing a bottom 3. That was a popular thing for us for a while. And it's when we're kind of playing our best, is when the bottom of the lineup, Urshela, Estrada, Maben, was raking. You wonder how they're managing this, because everybody knows Didi's coming back. This has been well-known information for a week. Have the Yankees said anything to anyone? I don't think so. I don't think teams normally work like that. But at the same time, if you're a player, I feel like you'd almost want to know. But I think this is somebody's last game, somebody who's in the lineup today. If it's Tyro, my young prince, my young king, I hope he sends us out with a bang. It would be very Tyro Estrada fashion for him to throw up a 3 for 4 and go double middle fingers and say, "Send me down, I dare you," which I would love that, as you well know. So I'm watching the guys that potentially could be sent down for Didi after this game.
All right. I am watching bad hops and how the infielders throw, because we had Voit, who's not a great defensive first baseman, but now he had those hops. That one from Gio was fucking weird, man. Like, it was going straight to Voit, and then the spin and the English on it just kicked it.
Yeah, so Gio threw that coming across his body, so when it hit, ball bounced that way.
Yeah. And then the one from Glaber kind of like went straight up. I don't know. Morales can he play first base? Like, what's it going to look like there? Do they have to make sure their throws are perfect today? Hopefully we don't get any more bad hops. Let's go to the Homer draft. It's the Homer draft. Homer draft. It's the Homer draft.
Homer draft. It's the Homer draft.
I go first. Yesterday you got on the board with Gary, who hit a nice home run. It's tied 1-1. I had Clint in the game 1. You had Gary. If anyone doesn't know, I get first pick, and then Jake gets 2 picks, and I get the next pick. I cannot choose Gary, Clint, or Voit. I have already chosen them. We missed out on DJ. Oh, this is easy. I'm taking Hicks with my first pick.
Nice. I will be going with Clint Frazier. Give us another FU home run, Clint. I am all for that. And then let's go with God, you know how much I want to go with Tyro, but I don't think he's got it today. Give me Kenmo. Batting lefty against Edwin Jackson, a couple old horses.
Give me Tyro.
Wow, this might have changed all the Homer draft momentum.
Give me Tyro. That was stupid.
I just played myself.
I mean, Edwin Jackson's a bum. Did you hear what the doctor said about him when he was born?
Damn.
And Tyro if Edwin Jackson's gonna try and sneak a high fastball past Tyro,
God.
I can't believe you just did that. You chose.
That was dumb.
You chose. Now, man, that was bad. That was so.
I think I
stupid.
just blew all my momentum I had going in the Homer draft.
Yeah.
Damn.
People are talking already. The whole chat's lit up like, what a fucking idiot. They're like, whoa, crying face.
See, I'm picturing a 3-double day from Tyro. Just nothing special, just his normal day.
What do you think the over-under is today? We both were way wrong yesterday.
Hap and Edwin Jackson.
I think it is going to be a 10. I think they're going to jump it all the way up to 10.
I'm going 9.5.
Pussy.
Wow. Did you win disc golf today? Nice.
I did.
How'd intern Luke look?
Yeah, he did pretty good for his first time.
Okay. One blow-up hole?
No, we gave him 3 mulligans. I had 2 mulligans. Kirk had 1.
Over, under 10.
Yeah, told you.
Starting to get your over-under game back.
I'm going over. I'm going over.
I think I'm going to go with a dumb under. I think the Yankees put up a few runs, but I think Happer has a nice stopper performance against his old team when we need it to get some Hap fans back.
Okay, there you have it. Jake's got the under. I got the over. If you guys want in on the Homer draft, tweet at us. #Homer draft, and then you get points. You get imaginary points. And we'll say, damn, man, you fucking nailed that one. You're so smart. Let's go to the chat to see if there's any questions. It's been pretty active. Let's see what they're saying over here in this chat. I'm so hungry. I'm excited to go get some food after this.
Glaber is sitting with some soreness in his left shoulder.
Just say it's a rest day until
Coley Harvey.
That's a bummer. Is there any other updates from today? I'll go to the chat. You go to the updates.
I don't think so.
Who is the most likely Yankee to get a hit tonight? That's DJ LeMahieu. He bats the most, and he has the most hits, and he's pretty hot.
Boom roasted.
I think the 4 wiggle after a base hit has something to do with fingering chicks.
Ooh. Read that whole sentence.
I've read it before.
So you gotta.
It got out loud before I computed it. I think DJ LeMahieu is Gardner's son. Britton was out of his element last night. He's got to come back strong next few innings. Yeah, it wasn't regular. What are your thoughts on the draft? Oh, someone just tweeted like that. What's our first round pick's name?
Volpe.
He hit a home run in his state championship today off some bum high schooler who probably didn't get drafted. Don't care.
Like
My thoughts on the draft, I don't care. Jomboy looks blazed AF. Blazed AF.
Blastif.
Do you think that's true? Do you think I look blazed? Be honest.
Face is a little red. Eyes are a little glossy. Like I see what they're saying, but I think your eyes only look glossy compared to your face.
My eyes look glossy a lot. I get every time I post a post-game recap, like, oh, are you crying? I'm like, no.
No, I just was crying. Just finished crying, losers.
Yeah. I was just about to start crying. If the Yankees can't beat on this bum with a 13.5 ERA, I'm going to seriously start worrying. It's like you never watch baseball.
Yeah, baseball.
Do you guys know when Judge will join AAA Scranton? Oh, that's for the podcast after the game because I have a lot of thoughts on the Judge updates.
Check out the pod.
Yeah. All right. Wait. Oh, shit. There's a lot of – is Jake growing a mustache or a beard?
I haven't shaved in too long. It's coming in pretty gross, but not actually anything.
Good answer. Do you play Beat the Streak? I do not. I just started watching. Are you Yankees fans?
Beat the Streak. Holy smokes.
The Talkin Yanks pregame show is hosted by 2 Yankee fans. Yes, correct.
We tend to lean Yanks.
Who do you guys honestly think will be sent down DFA tomorrow? I think it's going to be Estrada. Sadly, I agree, Andrew. I think it's going to be Estrada. Sadly. Last question, Jake. How is your boot doing lately?
Boot's good. Boot's good. That's kind of a break glass in case of emergency thing.
I think we might need a boot looking tonight, my friend.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And again, I think I want bootlicking to be more of an idea, more of a concept, like the concept of Batman.
Okay.
Like that the whole town serves their civil duties and takes care of the city. That's what I want bootlicking to be.
Okay, so Yanks
Everyone
are down.
find your own boot to lick, you know?
Yanks are down 6 going into the 8th inning.
Right.
They cut it in half at 3. Now they're down 3. They get 2 runners on base, tying runs at the plate in the 9th.
It's a pre-inning thing. It's not a mid-inning thing.
So down 3 going into 9th. Will you
Right.
lick your boot if they come back?
I could do something in the realm.
Okay.
I won't promise the boot lick because it's not the boot lick, Jim. That's what people are getting too focused on. It's the concept.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that.
Everyone needs their own boot lick.
I eat pistachios.
Maybe it's eating the oldest thing in your fridge.
That's gross.
Yeah. It's willing to give something to get something, you know?
All right, we're going to end this show. We'll see you guys later. If you're a Yankee fan, you can watch the series recap later on our Patreon or just listen to it on the podcast apps afterwards. See you later.